Wrong button. What's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. I gotta learn how to work this mic because I don't know if it's too close. But remember the adjustment I showed you before where we were blitzing linebackers? Well, I just looked at something new and I'm thinking that it might be a little bit glitchy, but at the same time, I forgot the guy's name who did it. He was in the Madden thing. Kiv, Young Kiv. I don't. Don't get me to saying names that I know I can't pronounce, but I think it's Young Kiv. But anyway, so we all know how Shed D works. Crash up, they should move. So now the next thing we're gonna do is I say don't do it, but give it a shot. Now this guy right here, when you base a line, he's going to move over there, and then you just crash the linebackers down. And oh, doggone it, didn't work. But I believe you can still do it from this angle. So crash up. You know, you're basically going to base a line, blitz both of the linebackers, and this is what happens. Since it's a Shed D, they're still going to come around, but it does leave you a little bit vulnerable. So what we're going to do is we're going to pinch the linebackers. We're going to base the line. We're going to pinch the linebackers. And then we're going to crash up on the D-line. We're going to blitz them. Then we're going to hike the ball. And as you see right here, the loop in the shed does get you that time, but it's a very risky defense. Let me see. I want to try to do it out of something which I know a lot of people run, because certain formations, you technically can't get it to do that. It'll do something different. So let's try the gun doubles here really quick. I'm trying my best to get you guys out of here. I want to stop holding you up forever. So we're going to crash up, base the line. We're going to pinch the linebackers down. There it is. See? That little loop right there. So crash them down. It doesn't do anything different, but you see how they're slanted now. They're slanted. So the angle does semi-change because they're slanted. So what's going to happen? They're going to loop. Boom. So what happens right here is once he starts seeing that, you could block a running back. So we're going to do it again. We're going to pinch. We're going to crash up. Now you see what happens. You don't even have to base a line. It's certain formations you can do it to, you guys. Certain formations. And that's the same thing for the Shed D. There are certain formations that you can do this to that it'll work, and certain formations that it won't. And I think I need to go over that so you guys know how to run the Shed D a little bit better. Now take a look at how it works right here. He still loops around. So in reality, you're going to get that. So if you have guys who like to do certain things, like it is a Shed D, so pinch them down, blitz both of them. So now you have this right here, you have this right here, and you know you can play with this guy right here. I'd usually play with somebody like this because I know the pressure is instant and gonna get there, but at the same time it's a risky defense. It's risky, but it does work. So pinch them down. Now do you see how that angle changed? Now I want you to crash them up. Now you see, that's how you know you're in shed defense. They move. Now, he may be thinking you're doing the blitz. Bam, you hit him with this. That guy loops around. Boom. The same thing is going to happen. So, I had a few people ask me these questions about, okay, Trill, the Shed D isn't coming in. You cannot base a line. You cannot base a line. So, watch the line. Watch my D line. I crash up. Boom. They move out. Then I take these two guys, I take the linebackers, and I pinch. Now, I'm going to only blitz one of them. Now, watch what it does. Even though they get hung up, the Shed defense is going to get there. So this guy really only has like 3 seconds. And that is how you know that you're in Shed defense. Now, I want to get you guys out of here a little bit quicker. Okay, so let's go big nickel. Now, look at big nickel. Not palms, match. Now we're going big nickel match. So this is basically how you know if it's working or not. So we're going to go gun doubles again. So take a look at this. I crash up. You notice they're not moving. They're not moving. They're not moving. Okay, so we're going to reset the play. I'm going to change my play to cover 2. You see the cover 2 setup? Now, I'm going to crash them up. They move. That is how you know you're in shed D. That's exactly how you know you're in shed D. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, hey, Trill, why isn't the shed D working? Well, I do the shed and it doesn't work. It only works in certain plays in these formations. And that's what a lot of people aren't telling you. When they say, oh, shed D is, nickel over G. Okay, well, they didn't tell you the most important part. Only certain plays do it. Only certain plays will allow you to activate the shed D. So let's try something else. Let's take a wild gander at WS Blitz 3. So this is a little bit longer than I wanted it, but it's helping. I'm positive this will help out some people, because some people do not know how the shed D works or how it activates, why it activates. Why can I do it in certain plays and why doesn't it work on 3rd and 4th? Like, okay, so now you see what happened. That safety went down. So crash up. They didn't move. They didn't move at all. They have the angles. Now you see how the loop happened. Boom. It's going to be like that. So, okay, you're going to see he's going to loop. But since he's blitzing, it created that. Now, a lot of people may not tell you, but when you do shed D, you can do this to confuse the line and create a void. Boom. It's one of the most, it's kind of like the earlier year nickel over G, where, okay, so the nickel over G, basically you just pinched and they came around. So I'm going to show you again shed D. This is the legit shed D. This is what you go to. Nickel, you go to cover 2. Now, you stand right here. This is how you do it. Now, you're not sending anybody. So, I'm going to give you a couple of adjustments. What I like to do, I'm going to take out Brown. I'm going to take out Jones. Oh, man. See? Okay, I'm going to take out Jones. So Jones and Browns are manned up. I crashed up. I'm doing the shed D. I'm going to come over here and stand. So when he hikes the ball, he got off. Now do you guys understand? Are you getting the understanding of how shed D works? So let's say, okay, let's go to nickel cover 2. So we're gonna activate the shed D. You cannot baseline. Just crash up. So let me baseline. They move back. I took the baseline off. They move back. So take a look at this from this angle. So we're gonna blitz this guy and we're gonna move him down. So then I'm gonna move him over and I'm gonna stand right here to garner attention. I'm gonna man up the running back too, because that makes the running back slide. So hike the ball. Okay, so he got hung up. I'm going to do it again, and then we're going to get out of here. But, okay, so we're going to go cover 2. We're going to crash up. You see how they move back? They move back. So now I'm going to move him in, and I'm going to blitz. I'm not going to move him too close. But this guy I'm going to move over. I don't even need to do all that, because a lot of people understand how that works. So this guy right here is going to loop, and he's going to create an issue for everybody else. So hike the ball. Both of them are coming free. Do you get that? So this is something you could put in your arsenal to really destroy people. So you move him down. I normally wouldn't touch him because I like to leave a little bit of confusion. So I man up the running back, and I man up the running back so that he could swing out. That's why I man up the running back. If you pay attention to the running back, he's going to swing toward me. So hike the ball. Boom. Now this is for the people who are out here like, this is going to become the new meta. This is the new meta, you guys. This is the new meta. So let's just, okay, let me bag out. I'm going to go to nickel cover 2. So this is basically how you do stuff like this. So cover 2, I'm pressing triangle. So now we're going to go to somebody's favorite play. Let's go to a favorite play. And I have a video up of me boxing a guy who basically did this to me. So we're going to go to Z spot. We're going to streak this guy, as you see everything. We're going to block this guy, and we're going to take a look and see if the shed D destroys him like it should. So basically now, and I leave auto flip on. Yes, I leave auto flip on because I do want them to basically, like, go to the strong side of the formation. So hike the ball. Look at that. Look at that. So let's go back and take a look at that. That's bunch. That is bunch. Now, a lot of people may say, oh, Trill, well, you know, 1,000. Okay, let me do it from the time. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. He has 4 seconds to get rid of the ball. That's not amazing, but guess what? He would have to playmaker, and you look at this. Look at this. The shed he got there. He had a choice to make. He can't make either one of these choices because those are tight windows. But anyway, like I was saying, this is going to become the new meta. So I'm going to basically crash up. We're in cover 2. They did not move. They will not move against bunch, but you will get that animation. So I'm going to move down. I'm going to man him up. Look at the loop. Look at the loop. And he comes around. It's going to loop. Now, the crazy part about that loop, I haven't even put anybody there that's super fast. You guys play Ultimate Team. You can get somebody there like a Myles Garrett, Ultimate Legend Javon Curse. That guy's going to be too fast to pick up. And because he's looping like that, sometimes he gets a glitchy animation where he just runs through people. But give me a little bit of time, a little bit later, probably about 9 o'clock. I'm going to put up a little bit more. I'm going to put up one more video showing you guys like the rules to crossman and stuff like that. Like, that's normally how I like the crossman. I like the crossman, the outside guy, the other outside guy, but I crossman them based on who it is. Tyreek Hill, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, or Brandon Cooks. I crossman by name, not by position. And they do it again. You guys have a good one. Catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. This video should be up on my page in no time, though. You can probably go back and look at it. It's a little bit